Ow, my back. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So, what the hell's going on over here? Oh my god. So, welcome back. I got some, what I call it, news? Do I have news? News for thee or news for me? But I do have a situation. We're back for another round. So, what even happened last time? I think if I recall correctly, didn't, what was his name again? Inko. Oh, probably shouldn't. I should have done this earlier by my exercise, but I do it late, and then I kind of all panty on the radio. There we go. So, my back hurts though. That doesn't help. Does not help with jumping rope. Ow. So last time, Inko found out that Naomi was like, yeah, go fuck yourself, buddy. You suck, your life sucks. Go fix Fang, okay? Gotcha. Why? Whoosh. Inko got stoned for Naomi, setting him up to be a snitch. Fong took care of him. Oh yeah, the whole snitch thing. Oh, his picture got chosen. Basically, the whole situation was kind of fucked up. Now, we don't need that in the recording, because everyone already knows what happened last chapter. They literally can just go back and watch it, but for live-stream people, that benefit does not exist. So, after a whole bunch of twists have been revealed, let's turn on some proper music and have fun. Which one do I want? Ugh. I don't want to bother with a big fancy soundtrack. Let's go. Let's just go with things are boring. This class sucks! It's one of my favorite parts. It's one of my favorite on the soundtrack, because it's just so Inko is kind of bored, you know? So I'd say hello, we sat there on the floor, Guitar Fang was narrating, drama, the whole thing I found about Naomi. Helped you calm down. Surprising. Not really Fang's fucking forte, being calm, considering she kicks a car. But don't ask me! But they held that in as they helped me calm down. Man, you're all... Where'd these character progressions come from, huh? I'd fully calm down. Don't fucking repeat your verbs this close together! Come on! By the time Mom and Dad came home, they were quite unhappy to see me in such a state. I mean, they're your fucking parents, man! You've already figured out that they're good people! Even though I'm mostly evened out. I mean, listen, Inko. When you become an adult, you start to realize that, like, slight deviations are just as impactful as the big stuff. The big stuff is just louder and trying to get more attention. By the way, did you know that a Silk song released and like, goddamn. Silk song released and it's apparently smashing all kinds of numbers, and I'm just like, my god, finally people will shut the hell up about Silk song! Woo! Was you particularly talkative with Fang? Fang did everything for you! Inko's having a moment. He needs a wife to figure things out for him. That was the gist of it. One of my best friends at the president's the ultimate catalyst. Man, it turns out that I was set up for a date. Like, admittedly, right, Naomi could have just fucking told him to his face, and he would have been okay with it, because he's just a big pudding boy. Like, with Anon, he's a little snarky asshole. But with Inko, I don't know, man. All this scheming feels like a layer of shit that doesn't matter. Inko is a loser who needed it. Anon's a loser who needed it. Inko you can just shove in the right direction. He'll be like, yeah, let's go do it. People playing the bug and be happy. Made Steam chug. It sure did. I was always a very reserved guy, front or ground, blah blah. Mom. Stop for throwing a chair at Edgar. Jesus Christ! Didn't she see you after you evened out and she's trying to kill someone? Holy! Where did her maternal instincts come from? I hate this, by the way. I legitimately feel that you should not make paternal instincts something that just magically manifest. Because if they had these fucking instincts, wouldn't they have done something earlier? Why is this the fucking time when they realize it? Like, I would be perfectly okay if it's like Inko shows up home and he's all beat up and banged and everything, and that's the moment. I don't know if this is the time to do it, though. Because you've already been like, nah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I don't know. It's just, like, it doesn't work for me, especially considering the parrots have been so sidelined. Giving them this kind of, it just doesn't work for me. I would have preferred it if they, like, don't know how to handle the situation, and they're like, man, we don't actually know how to get involved in our son's life, also as an adult now, so should we? Like, they're kind of, you know, human beings trying to weigh and measure the situation. I don't know. It was an intense move, whiplash, because your mom realized that she can get mad over things that happen to her son, and she's like, holy shit, who needs a job to get mad? The date night. Oh my god, the three of them are having none of it. Are you implying that Fang was on that date night? Because that's what you're implying with that sentence, buddy. Oh my god, everyone is doting on you, your dad is braiding your hair. Ugh. Fang is baking a cake, your mom is calling the principal. Ugh. It's like everyone turns into a waifu all of a sudden. I was so mentally exhausted from breakdown that pretty much had that way with me. Oh no! It was a foursome date. What the fuck is wrong with you people? That's like double, triple incest, right? Anyway, whatever. Protest if I was. Jesus Christ, Inko. Where the fuck is this coming from? Oh my god. Just like, I need to siphon your emotional stress, Inko. It's how I fuel my psychic powers. You know what I like most about Silksong is how many channels I'm in, which are like, we made a thread to talk about Silksong. Stop talking about Silksong in general chat. It's great. Oh. Ow, my back. Ow. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're gonna sue? What the fuck are you gonna sue about? What are you gonna tell the principal? What are you gonna do? What did she actually do, right? The original game, she's a schemer, but she didn't force anything. That was all Inko. I mean, that was all Anon and Fang. It's been 12 years. Has it? Has it? Has it? Listen, I don't really know all that much about. I don't really know all that much about Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was 2017. How the fuck could it be 12 years? Oh shit! No, it's like 8 years, which is like 2/3 of what you said. Although, was this like crowdfunding? Goddamn, you know crowdfunding that I'm really looking forward to. So Mutants and a now Kickstarter. I really just want the Pet Shop Blues. Okay, I want Pet Shop Blues. There's cute stuff in there, and I want to get my little grabby hands on it. I can't even back it because Kickstarter's made out of bullshit. Domesticated groups make away with paps. They're types of packs. Dogstar, you're part of an agency that services the entertainment industry providing animals. Collectively, oh wait. No two dogs can have the same type. Oh, that's... Oh! So you like roll for like, this is like the group? And then you're all... Oh, God. Oh, these are adorable. Cats will have shorter tables because they don't have the breath and working rolls. But they'll be quite similar. Surprise! Oh, servals! Hell yeah, they're adding servals. I love servals. They're adorable. Decided to add a second stretch goal. You can't do that after the fucking... You finished your Kickstarter. You can't just do another one. You can't just be like, oh, man. You little bingus. Can't believe it's been a dozen years since Silksong didn't release. Why is this motherfucker posting me the... Oh, goddamn, fucking throwing it down. Cobalt. Ugh. I'm trying to have a serious discussion. Anyway, your dad's gonna sue. I don't know what about. I don't know what he's suing about or how or why. Is it because of the arrest? I mean, the arrest, I guess you could try to do. Because that was gross mismanagement. That was gross mismanagement. And I think we're going to be talking to Ripley about that in these chapters. If I actually get my fucking pace going, I just want to play Vintage Story and wait for my back to get better, okay? I don't want to sit upright and read. I don't know about the time. This episode on the anime night. Mom insists it's okay. We've been home from my meltdown. God damn it, don't talk about soup. I've had too much soup over the last few days. I made too much soup. I thickened it up too much. I was full of soup. And I had leftover soup. And then I was full of soup again. And I feel so sick of how much soup I'm full of. My diet is absolutely just ruined by the amount of soup inside of me. plus side, it's mostly vegetables and stuff, which is, I guess, a hell of a lot better than it just being sugar and chocolate. I wonder what would have been better. Mom and Dad showed up and maybe I would have even figured things out. Are we doing fucking speculations about something that I don't give a shit about? Oh, you lost Trish too, because Trish was being a dick. I don't know if Naomi... Like, I think the way you should look at it and go is like, do you really want Naomi as a friend? Man, I really like the interior area. They got moss growing on some of the bricks. Really adds a little splash of color. Although, I do miss old classic bullshit. This looks like hot garbage Terraria, you know, back in the olden days. When hell was all there was, and then the guys were like, no, we're gonna add yo-yos, we're gonna add the hard mode, and we're gonna add Cthulhu, I guess. I think that might be why I haven't written much. I just don't give a shit about this right now. No, I don't think she gives a shit. Like, whatever she wanted to get out of Inko, she already did. Like, at this point, I don't think it matters. I don't think Naomi's the kind of person to delude herself into thinking she can do anything at this point. I had to tell Trish the truth, if she believed me. Salvageable. I mean, that'd be weird, right? You know, the reason I'm friends with you is because someone else emotionally blackmailed me. You should forgive me for all the things that have happened in between. That's so dumb, Inko. You're an idiot. Slap on the head, you bingus. Trish's accusations ran out too clearly in my ears. That stabbing, hateful glare. Which, to this point, I still insist is like, you're just copying the original. Like, I get what you're going for, but come on. Trish could just beat the shit out of Inko and be done with it. Anyway, we're having a cute moment. What do we tell Nasser? I don't think he'd fucking believe you, man. I don't think you have the emotional leverage, because it's his fucking girlfriend, man. Unless they're in a weird situation, you ain't pulling that off. You ain't pulling that sick kickflip off, man. And then your mom shows up. I honestly don't know what your mom's fucking doing here. Like, if your mom... Like, the problem with Inko's parents is that they are thematically completely devoid of any purpose. Because, what are they going to do? Right? They are not invested parents, so they can't be the voice of wisdom, because it's like, at most they can be like, you know, in our work, we have to deal with these kinds of people sometimes, this is what we do. But this author isn't going to do that, because he doesn't understand what thematic roles of people are. So the mom is here because we're trying to fix the parent situation, well, that's like, not how you do that. That's not what the story is about. She can't just make it about it when you want to. Poison the spaghetti. Who the fuck poisons spaghetti? Why would you poison my spaghetti? Again, I feel like if your parents are architects and they work in like this cutthroat business all the damn time, they should be aware of what people that are manipulative assholes are like. And they should be able to give you that advice. You know, for all the shit they weren't as parents, they have the right skills right now. And that's why they should go back and think, I don't know, man! Maybe fucking tie shit together? Like, man, you know, architecture's a really small industry, and go... The guy you hate, it turns out he's also the husband of this other guy you have to work with. So it's like you gotta swallow your pride and be I don't know. Fucking have his parents have some personality of their own that's made out of pre-established character traits. I don't know. Get ready for bed. I love how your mother is suddenly like a good fucking mom. Fuck you! You can't just do that! She's gotta die in a car accident, like every good negligent mom. That's how they are redeemed in the eyes of God. Not in the eyes of the reader or anyone else. That's how you do it, because that's how Christ said it should happen. He said, when your mother sucks, hit her with a car! And it better not be leaded gasoline. Very insistent, good old JC. No leaded gas. Kind of vague on electric cars, but, you know, how could he have known? Electric cars might have preceded gasoline, but, you know, he couldn't have known. He couldn't have known. God's son slash left testicle, who knows what he knows. I'll talk to you for a bit. Sure, I reeked of sweat. Listen, man, I recently had to do something I wasn't too happy doing, and I was like sweating the whole way because my nerves were at maximum steam, and I'm like, you just feel grungy by the end of it. Doesn't matter how much you actually sweat it or how much you actually stink. It's like the fear sweat just feels worse. It's like, oh! Like I need to wait for my hair to dry. Or your body's still fucking soaked. Or are you hydrophobic? I guess if you don't have body hair, it just slides off, right? He'll slip and slide in this man's baby skin. This man has taken like 3 showers over the last few chapters. Can Inko get out of the fucking shower already? Goddamn. Man does not stop showering. Non-stop shower time with Inko G Nito. Man is perfectly squeaky fucking clean. Baby butt skin. Lotions. Moisturizes. He wears concealer. What for? We don't know. But he's showering again. Woo! Fuck. Like, if we're gonna put him in the shower, at least make it sexy. At least describe him as a handsome man where I can jerk off or something. Fuck! Listen, I know he's a teenager. Like, no. But you know what I mean. Like, do something with the shower! Have him stand there and realize that he's just showering over and over and nothing is changing. Nothing meaningful is happening. He's just trying to hide in the fucking shower. It's becoming a respite. He's just gonna dry up like a prune. Maybe he feels weak. I don't know, just do something with it. Give the shower some thematic fucking resonance. Instead of this man just being stinky all the fucking time. I don't give a shit this man is stinky. Listen, when a character comes home and they've been outside and they've been rolling through the mud, they've been angry, and they shower, it's supposed to be he has a right to cool down. This is him washing off the sins and problems of the past and moving on to the next stage. You can't keep doing it because he's stinky. I don't give a shit about his daily routine. Unless it's important to the fucking character, which to some extent it is. I think Inko should wear eyeliner. That's all I'm saying. Give my man some mascara. He'd fucking do it. You people are sleeping on men wearing eyeliner. You are sleeping on it. Holy. I killed the water. No, you killed your relationship. By being so goddamn dry. Jesus Christ, Inko. There are lizards in the desert with softer, more moisturized skin than you at this point. You've just been scrubbing off the top layer. Who needs a sunburn when you can give yourself fucking road rash from how much you're scrubbing? Yeah, he does need some Old Spice. Ugh. To cover up the fact that he probably smells of rot and decay of his own skin slowing off. Collapse in the bed. Because that's all we're doing. Inko just goes to bed. He's doing the fucking Fang thing. Which could have been important if he didn't have a fucking life. But he does have one, so it doesn't work. Although maybe it is supposed to lead into that, in which case, congratulations. But I know you're not going to do it, because this guy doesn't do that. Try Sojak Inko. My god. You're supposed to soak the soybeans, Inko. Let your skin recover. Oh my god. I'm so pissed off about this man having a shower. And he just goes to bed. Jesus fucking Christ. So the last few chapters, Inko wakes up, something terrible happens to him, and then he goes to bed. And somewhere in that moment, he also showers. This man is having the worst day of his life. Days of his life. It's a non-stop carousel of shit fucking up. And look, it looks like it's going to be better. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, look. Inko, he did the thing he did in Wani Gator, even though that's not the fucking point of this story! God damn it. Like, couldn't we have that moment? Couldn't Inko be like, hey, Fang, you ever feel like you look at everything that you used to like and you don't like it anymore? Like, all the joy has been sucked out of your life? And then Fang sits down, like, you know, that comes in 2 phases, Inko. Once I felt about that because I realized I'd grown up as a person, and the other was the actual depression I was feeling. So, you know, it can come from both sides. You never know which. You gotta think about that. You know, figure out if you're depressed or, you know, I don't fucking know. Let Fang have some emotional intelligence. Because this feels like a Fang thing Fang would know about. I feel that Fang would know about depression and not liking things because you feel like you've grown up or like you have to grow up and that kind of conflict. And that's exactly what Inko is feeling right here. Maybe bring it the fuck up instead of just going, he had the character progression moment that he should have been having all along. Make him depressed. After everything happened, 2 of his friends betrayed him. Make him fucking depressed already. That's what he should be. Just fucking beat up. This is where teenagers learn to be tough men. Because it's like, you know what? I can't let this get to me. If I can bounce back from this, then what can't I bounce back from? And that's why his parents are there. They're finally the support he needs, even if they're sucking terribly at it. He's like, man, at least they're here. And that means, god damn it. I'm just angry. I'm just very grumpy. I've played too much Hexen, and it's making me nauseous. And I had too much soup, and it's making me nauseous. I hate soup. It's so good. I want to dip my bread in the soup. It's so tasty. Oh, God. I put too much soup. I put too much bread in my soup, so it was too thick, and I couldn't dip my bread anymore. Because I thickened it too much. So sad. I should have done it better. Following no depression, she literally blamed herself, and I was... Exactly. Fuck. Clicked out the lights and made the way to bed, because all we do in this fucking chapter is sleep. You want to talk about something? We just talked about a whole bunch of shit. Can we just fucking move on? They're not evil. Man, it's so fucking weird that your parents are like Satan. Shouldn't these two people have like a more in-depth conversation about like, you know, my parents are there, but they sucked at their job, and your parents weren't there, and it turns out they suck at their job too. Maybe contrast that a little bit. Maybe have these people talk about which ones they consider better, you know? Anakin Skywalker, like, you know, Padme, you don't like your parents because of how they overrule, but I would have loved to have any fucking family members, considering that, you know. I really feel like putting up that fucking video of, like, the cat that's angry about the banana. You know what? I'm just gonna listen to it. I'm just gonna listen to it. I'm just gonna listen to it. And you don't get to listen to it because I just need to listen to this. I need to be reminded. I love this. It's 8 years old, apparently. But I remember when this showed up on Tumblr, and I fucking love this stupid cat. He not like the banana. It's a good day to have a good day. Angry. Cat no button. For some reason, inextricably linked to my Dungeons and Dragons tabletopping career. Table game master career. So I anything of it. Oh. So tired. I'm so tired. We're not even in this. Because I don't really want to be here right now. I'm proud of you, dweeb. You didn't fall into a deep depression after your life sucked ass and your parents turned out to be sucking ass and your friends are not your friends and they're stabbing you in the back. Isn't it incredible that you somehow managed to maintain any trust in anyone else around you? Like, we could do that. We could go that. I mean, I think it's a bit much for this story. But you could go the direction of, like, I don't trust anyone anymore. Like, holy shit, that's two people that conspired against me. How do I know you're not in on it? I don't know. If you want to go whole hog, there's the hog. Go for it. Just fucking slap it on the ass and watch it run through your china shop and break everything. It's great. But I got with all this bullshit and still not want to kick anyone's ass. Hey, have you seen Inko? Have you seen my Pillsbury Doughboy? He couldn't kick a glass jar and break it. He'd break his foot. You could only kicked her out. I'd be in jail right now. I mean, that would have solved the actual problem. Holy shit, it's a comma splice for quotes. Jesus. Can you play Uncanny Cat Golf after reading? It's totally not false. Hold up, what the fuck is Uncanny Cat Golf? Doesn't show up on Steam, so who knows what it is. If it's not on Steam, I don't care. Wait a minute, why does that motherfucker look like that guy from Heaven Hotel? That guy in Hollow Knight, and like the preview, like the third preview pictures, this guy in red with a big cloak. It looks like that guy from fucking Hell of a whatever. Boss Hell guy. Someone recently told me that apparently Hell of a Boss / Has Been Hotel is supposed to have like a cast system in the background. And it made me realize I don't know what the fuck that hell's about. I have no idea. It just feels like a backdrop that's trying to be cool and edgy without having any fucking point to it. And it's just weird. It's so weird. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But maybe I'm too used to D&D where it's like demons have a hierarchy and the whole thing is you gotta stab your boss in the back to get his job. And I don't know, it just feels like maybe you should put that in there. And now Lucifer can't just sit around with his rubber duckies the whole damn time and he actually has to fucking do something. He's got a job that's not getting stabbed! You know, when you're the big honcho, you're too busy not getting stabbed to do anything. That's why everyone wants to stab you, because they're like, you do something. It's like, I can't do anything. If I do something, someone will stab you in the back. I don't want to die. Please don't get yourself arrested. Ha 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 ha! What a good joke. I don't even know if that was actually sincerely annoyed or not. You being arrested wouldn't make me feel better, though. You know, Bang, you going to jail wouldn't actually cheer me up all that much. Surprising, I know. Fine. Fang. Jesus Christ, Fang, you're 18! Grow up! It's like with fucking Mia, where it's like, Mia, you're 18! Why are you bullying her like you're 12? Even 12-year-olds are more class than that. Jesus. I assure you they do. Just Phil won't kick that. Uncle Phil, we gotta kick that man's butt! I don't even know where that's from. I just like the line. Wherever I stole it from. Maybe in Fish Pins. You never know with Fish Pins. Low stress date at Uncle Mo's family dinner. Who fucking cares? We're gonna go back to the dad because it honestly feels like all we're doing is dates. All we're doing is like these few things, like they go on a date or they're back at school. And it doesn't feel like there's any good padding. I don't know. I'm just very grumpy right now. I feel like these characters should go outside. It's a book, my man. It's a fucking book. You don't have to worry about the backgrounds getting drawn or characters putting on new outfits so you have to draw their new assets. You can just have your characters walk over somewhere and it's cost you the same amount. Just have someone walk out. It's fine. It's why the fact that it happens to Olivia twice, actually kind of cool. Actually, it is kind of weird that Olivia walks out twice in a day. That woman needs help. Chain her down to the floor. Put an anchor on her wheelchair. Anyway, they go to bed. For first time in a while, I'd slept in. I honestly got the impression you've been doing nothing but sleeping of late, Inko. It's your preferred position. I know. I'm pretty sure you commented this already. Like, Fang just treats you like a mattress. I don't know why. You're probably pretty greasy even after you shower, considering you're nothing but skin. Everyone's gonna be in classes. Dude, you can't keep missing out on school like this. I'm gonna lunch at Mo's. What are you gonna tell Mo? Why the fuck are your parents at home? If it's 11 and your parents usually work, I don't even know. I forgot. Maybe they said they'd stay home. I don't care. Good morning, Inky. Why do your parents have a nickname for you if they don't know you at all? You don't make nicknames for people that you don't talk to. Maybe they talk about you like to friends and family, and it's like, oh yeah, we totally get our son. In which case, it'd be adorable. And it'd be like a thing that Inko would be like, shut the hell up, man. You only call me that because you keep talking to other people like I'm a fucking trophy. You never treat me like an actual son and show up to my dance recitals. God damn. Thank mentioned you had a lunch date. Thank God you're moving the conversation along. I hate this. I honestly am starting to dislike this. I feel like the whole... God, like, shut up! God damn, I do not care. Holy. You can taste the Mo's pizza. It's amazing. It's great pizza! Uncle Mo's fantastic. He facilitated the scene. That's all I guess he did. You know, he's oddly supportive. He doesn't seem to have anything to add to the situation. Like, he doesn't have any opinions about the homosexuals either when that became relevant. I'm just saying, man, Uncle Mo is just like, I don't know. He's just cool. It's that's great in real life. Terrible for a story. Kind of boring, actually. What's with your own parents? Why would you have this response at all? For one, you're 18, Ingo. You should be past this. That's like something 16-year-olds do because they're trying to be cool. And secondly, you barely know your parents. Why would you give a shit what they do? They should register as like these blurry shapes in the distance, not people. Parental privilege to embarrass their kids, which you never fucking used because you're not in his life! Ho! So we're gonna stick with the driver instead of letting your parents do a nice deed for you in order to show their support. No! Fuck off! We have cameo characters to reference. Fuck! Oh my god. Jesus! So Fang, welcome. Oh, Fang, welcome. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable luncheon. God damn it. Oh. Okay, we need something that's not New York Slice. I want either the meal that's getting replaced or the meal that replaces the original to be New York Slice. Oh, New York Slice? No, I meant... bottle of Old Spice. Old Spice. Ew! Oh. Can't believe Inko put on his pizza deodorant. Hold up. Did he go in their fucking shower again? Oh my g- Can this man stop being in his fucking bathroom? Oh my god! For fuck's sake, Inko! Your skin is dying! Holy. Oh, Inko, stop fucking lecturing your parents. I'm all for being an ally, but your goddamn parents are idiots. Also, shouldn't they be like more on board with this? This feels like the kind of thing a lot of rich people do to be fancy. Inko, why are you locked in the bathroom? I'm not clean. I need to be clean. I must wash off the skin. All the skin. What's up with good old Inko, honey? Oh, he's just having a psychotic episode. We should move on, honey. Also, what the fuck? God damn it. I feel like this is the kind... Listen, I feel like Fang should be part of this. As, like, maybe Fang feels a little bit weird about it. As for your... I don't know, man. I'm just a little grumpy. I love how these people are overcompensating. I would love it if someone acknowledges that they are so fucking obviously overcompensating in a way that is unhealthy and can only lead to disastrous consequences. I don't think your parents seeing them is a good idea, considering that, you know, one of them was probably partially responsible for the whole fucking cop thing. But they'll behave. Hey, parents, I need to be the responsible one to remind you. Please don't bring up the lawsuit. Fucking hell. Let's put on something else. No, not this. I don't like this one. That's too much. Actually, I have a song in mind. Wait a minute, what? Holy shit, this is way louder than the rest. Whatever, man. What am I thinking of? Is it maybe the school themes anyway? Yeah, it is that one. I just for some reason got the instruments wrong in my head. I'll just go with this one, school theme. Recording on. By the way, let me talk to them first. This will totally have no fucking bearing on the lawsuit. This feels like a terrible idea. This feels like such a bad idea, considering you're planning to sue. You know, this is the kind of stuff that gets brought up in the lawsuit and, like, dismantles the whole... I'm just saying, Inko, maybe don't mess shit up by talking to the wrong... No, please, I'm trying to share this link with people that I think like rats. Goddamn, man, rats are cool. They're little bros. They're just little bros. Let's move on. Let me see if Fang is ready. Okay, can't you just walk in on Fang for once and be like, hey, what's that? It's a binder. Wow! Except that Fang explicitly doesn't wear one, as far as we can tell. So. But then I was beginning to dread. I'm sure I would have been tense, but survivable if it's just the hands on myself. If my parents had me mixed out. Ouchie baba. Lope across the boulder. Pretty sure Fang is running out of clothes at this rate. Someone's got to do the laundry. Don't do it, Inko. Don't spend $500 on a single jacket. Fang doesn't know what to do with it. Oh god, I feel sick also. Ugh. Financial woes. Anyway, where did it go? So they're having a lunch and a dinner on the same day? That's the impression I'm getting. That's the vibe this gives off, which is really weird. Also, it's kind of weird how much you're cross-coordinating with your parents on dates. I'm just saying, buddy. I gotta fucking ease it up there. Time that I want to go take some pictures. Maybe we can get a compromising picture of Naomi eating garbage. She's actually really poor or something. I don't know. Then I'll help you with practice. Man, I suddenly remember a male Fang and Anon, and it's like none of them share any interest, and I'm like, holy shit, this is the worst. Can these characters have any fucking chemistry? At least Fang is like, you know, and then he's like, yeah. Like, holy shit, would it kill these characters? Would it have killed Nothing Else Matters to have any amount of chemistry between the characters? Like, those two are not going to have a happy gay wedding. They're going to be miserable in just a few weeks. Because it's like, oh, turns out there was nothing keeping our relation alive other than the shared misery we have, which is a terrible foundation for love. Listen to two lovebirds. Hey, wait a minute, what? Couldn't your parents take you over? Yeah, they could, but we needed to bring you back up. We paid for 3. I mean, it's a vegan tofu beef Wellington. That's crime. Real now pizza lunch date. Haven't you already done one? It's like the second one you've gone for, buddies. It's just oh, it's gonna be bankrupt if you keep getting free pizzas from this man. To turn on some romantic music. Just the two of you. Yeah. Like, again, this works for Anon because Anon's a poor guy, but it doesn't make sense for the driver to do this with Inko, who can afford anything. Why are you letting this rich man get off easy? Let him pay! Jesus! That's not his character. Also, he's paid this guy like several times or something, right? It's really weird. You want to know? Oh, hold up. Let me put my little beans down. You want to know what a moment I really like with the driver guy? What was it? Was it Anon, right? I think that was the Anon thing where he where the driver got in the way in the parking lot. That moment was great. My God, do I want it to stop showing up in this story though? Fuck off. The whole Franquist thing was one thing, but this is like, come on! His parents literally offered, don't keep including characters. Make them more important if you want to... Oh, man. I kind of miss Wani Kiss. This was getting better, but now I'm like, man, I'm smelling nothing but rubbers with all these wheels spinning on the asphalt. Oh, man, we're doing the same fucking thing. Wow, your Mo's niece, you got the table set up because you've already been here! Oh my God. What the fuck does Fang have a favorite flower? I don't have a favorite flower. What are you supposed to do with that? Isn't that the kind of shit you invent for a wedding just to feel special? Like, you know, I don't really think about flowers all that much, but I'm going to pick a special flower just so that no one else can take it for their wedding. Enjoying the view. Holy shit, what happened to you, kiddo? Did you run into some of my goons? I keep telling them not to goon all over the place. But you know they love their little heads. It's easy to forget that Inko's beat the fuck up. He's got a black eye and everything. Shouldn't he almost immediately be like, I'm gonna get my guys on this? Yeah, you was part of the family. You don't touch someone who's part of the family. Them's the rules. So you're having a lunch and a dinner. So weird. And you're supposed to have school today. It's such a weird day. To figure out what to tell Master. Man, there are so many conversations I want to be having right now. That's not this story. Goddamn, I'm not in the mood for it. Maybe I'll never be. Maybe it's just one of those things you can never actually be ready for. Together, we're family. We are family. And me. Shafi, learn the rest of... No, I don't want to learn the lyrics. He deposited the pizza before us. That's some tasty copper deposits there, buddy. But I'm more a fan of hematite myself. Native copper, bleh. You motherfuckers should not be loading up on meaty food. You've got dinner. I want to do a little photography thing. I want to do a back and forth. That's cute. Looks like one of my guys roughed you up good. He's just straight up like, man, you know, whoever did that to you, buddy, you could tell them they can get a job working as a goon for me. I pay pretty good rates. Get out of here. This punk's gonna take shits on regular dates. How terrifying. Jesus Christ, Fang, stop! He's going to send assassins! He will have them murdered! Do you want ending one, but it's actually goons taking care of the business? You do know that sleeping together is a euphemism, right? Like, actually sharing a bed together doesn't actually do anything. So we're worried there. Also, I'm pretty sure that all your seed is impotent, my man. You're too soft. The sperms cannot penetrate anything. They just bounce off like little rubber balls. Boing. I'm really too polite. They're like, you go first. No, you go first. No, you... Listen, my man, from my heart, from one spermatozoid to another, you go first. And they never do anything. Never go. And then we zoom out, and it's like... Ending cheek cooner set bitch. Inca, what the hell? I thought Inca could go. And then he beat me up. Yeah. Now we. We'll go back to school tomorrow. Hell yeah. Sorry, girls. What the hell? You're not that suave, my man. Oh no, Nasser wants to talk tonight. Oh no! Inko is gonna become a goon. Alright, Inko, you gotta know a couple things. First, you gotta know the goon's code. Rule number 1. What the boss says goes. And when the boss gives you an order, you say, yeah, boss. What the hell? Why? Listen, Inko, you got 2 choices. Either you sign up with my dad and become a cop, or you don't. Why do I have to choose this stupid fictional gang war of yours? I don't know. Mo told me to do something. And after Naomi left, I kind of lost track of my life. Ah, my back! Ooh. Man, this song's so mellow. Perfect song for when Inko just can't get out of his seat. He's just like, I'm too tired, I'm gonna sleep. Why don't you have this private conversation if you're just gonna recap? Like, my god, just move the story forward and stop doing recaps and talking about shit. Have something happen or have characters discussing. It's so weird when you're doing this. Just have him stand there and Inko go, okay, this is what he tells him. Just fucking move on. Don't ever do this shit. Don't have characters whisper about shit and then in the same fucking scene have them go, oh, by the way, this is what I said. Nobody fucking... Get out of here. Be gone. You're wasting my time. It's not even that important. You have to join the gang war. Not every big sides. You're either gang M14 or gang Olympia. Poor guy. Take your time, kids. Why the fuck does this guy keep showing off? Just walk somewhere for once, Inko. You could use it. Oh yeah, we're doing the fucking picture thing. So we're just doing a cute little, I guess we're doing a cute little scene. Even though they just had a goddamn date, they're doing another date immediately. Jesus Christ, man. You woke up with her sleeping on top of you, and then you had a lunch date, and now you're doing this, and after this you have a dinner date. My man, emotionally decompress. Emotionally decompress. Take some time to breathe. Oh, my back hurts. It's not a good seating position for when my back is not having a good day. But I wanna... It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Saurian-friendly cameras. Why isn't that just the default? Is it that inconvenient or expensive? Because, like, if, like, you're dealing with half and half species-wise, why wouldn't you just make the one that works for everyone? And make that the default? I imagine the scale would come in very quickly. Unless you're one of those pretentious pricks. Oh my god, I don't care about all this photography. It's so lame. To be fair, when you really think about it, photography doesn't really do all that much for the original Wani Hug, right? It's really not that relevant most of the time. Like, it plays into ending 1 in a very fun way, I guess. But, like, the actual greater art of photography, like, the conceptual part of it, never really comes out that much. Except maybe, I guess, the wedding scene, in a sense. But that's more about, like, supposed to contrast Inko with, supposed to contrast him with Benjamin, more than anything. But then again, Inko doesn't really know anything. He's just kind of doing it because it felt like the easy way out for him, I guess. you know, he's a rich kid, he has too much money, he doesn't know what to do with himself, so he's like, you know, I'll just buy an expensive camera and now I'm good at photography, right? Which is an argument that doesn't really get brought up all that much. Very few people call out, man, that camera is really fucking expensive. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. And he does know what he's doing, too. And the weirder part is, like, when Olivia argues, you can tell that people drew the game and had some biases, which is mad. Inko is indeed his little gator version. Oof. Must you bring that one up? Ouch. How the hell do you have any energy, Inko? You slept in, so you're off rhythm. You went around town, you went for a walk in the hills, you took a bunch of photos, you had a date. How do you have any energy to have like a dinner date and you're supposed to watch people? Which one? Like brothers. Are there that many skinnies running around? When? Oh, come on! Don't let him use the slur! I mean, I'm pretty sure it should be... listen, I feel like... I know that we're dealing with a later stage. Inko is a bit more mature, but come on! Why is Malcolm even using it? It's a contract. Whatever. Fuck off. Anyway, it's the date. Why the hell did you arrive on your own? Shouldn't you have gone home and, like, met up with your parents to, like, synchronize your arrival or something? I just feel it's weird that you're doing it like this. Like, your parents are, like, completely separate people instead of family. You live in their house, Inko. Whoo. It was a full soda can. It wasn't even empty. What about the rest of them? I still don't know how to feel about how many people like to make a big deal out of the fact that her eyes are closed the whole damn time. I always felt like it was just supposed to be a stand-in for the fact that she's a very demure and held-back person. And it works well with her character design, instead of it being like she's a racist caricature and can literally not open her eyes. Which is how a lot of people are treating it, instead of just like, it's supposed to be part of the character design. And this is not the kind of joke that... Like, this works in a visual medium. I don't know if it works in written form. It's a really weird thing to bring up. I mean, admittedly, this is the kind of thing most people would notice. It just feels like you're trying to port a joke like that. Or maybe it's because too many people have done it and I'm bored of it. And I'm here for my excitement. So, Fan can have a secret conversation with Mo, but not with her mom? Why isn't this conversation held in another room? Us Arans take care of people. Us Arans are good people. We're good people. Don't worry, we're good people. Don't worry, we're the good family. Inko's parents can go fuck themselves to what we care. Oh no! Area Sports and Team Fair Vanilla. It's time for the talk. Oh, this. Oh my god, I'm drawing parallels. Parallelograms. Hold up, I need to make a reference to some guy. names are interesting. Mario's Super Wall Kick. Or wall kicks will work. Japanese, it's called Hidden Super Wall Kick. Time to use wall kicks in Chinese. French is walls to bounce back. German is remember the wall kick! And Italian is kicking the wall! And then in DS, everyone just calls it Mario Super Wall Kick or Super Mario Wall Kick. Jesus, how lame. Why can't wall kicks work anymore? Why can't they work anymore? We all know it's a wall jump, though. We all know it's a wall jump. Get out of here, Nintendo. You are not copyrighting this shit. In Portuguese, it's called Wall Impulse! What the fuck? To be honest, Muursprong does sound okay. I do like that. Where is the Dutch? What the hell? In Spanish, it was called climbing jump, bounce on the wall jump. Then it was called wall kick jump. Salto de la patada en la pared. What the hell? Climbing jump. How fascinating. Things you learn. I know Anon's side is going. I think Anon's arc is already done. Like, before we ever showed up, Anon was already done. So he's just like, yeah, I guess we're not, the band's gone. Sorry, Olivia. I guess he's still paying us, though? So I guess the date's... Man, what a weird guy. This Inko, man. I guess he's reliable, but what the fuck is going on with him? I guess that's what you get with high school bands, right? Am I right, gamers? And he looks at the camera, and everyone's really weird about it. Huh. Oh, no. It's time to duel. You go off to talk to my girlfriend, then she leaves nearly in tears, and then you kick us out after everything else was fine. Hope you can fill in some blanks here, Cub, because I have no idea what the hell happened last night. Man. Inko, can shit just happen, and then, like, a day, just nothing happens for once? Like, my god, we have weeks before the year ends, man. Take some time. That was Naomi today. She looked like she didn't sleep. Almost as bad as I had gotten a few times. So she feels bad about it, I guess. Maybe she's worried that her plan has failed. I tried to ask how she was doing or what had happened, but she stonewalled me. Wall kicks will work! Wall kicks will work. Usually open with me about stuff, you know, about how she's planning to scheme and manipulate you, how she was going to become president by lying about immigration policy. Wait, what? You know, she was going to start a couple of concentration camps, gas some people, win popular support by showing off the people clawing at the doors, being like, they're zombies, they're zombies! What? You know, she was gonna inject them with a serum and then put them in a wall and then gas them to death, and then when they were clawing at the walls trying to escape in desperation, and because the serum made them all insane, she'd be like, look, these people are zombies! Nasa, are you talking about something Naomi told you or a movie you saw? Might have been both, actually. Maybe she was telling me about a synopsis. I don't know. Oh, my little hibbo. He pinches his cheek. It's kind of a case of whiplash. I always felt like Naomi and Nasser weren't that open. I felt like she told him what he needed to hear and nothing else. Because she does do most of the talking. That's weird. Weird. Inko, I invited you here to explain some shit. Why are you being more mysterious? Just talk to me, man. Holy shit. You said something to her that made her miserable. She's my girlfriend, asshole. Talk. Like, man, Inko. Nasa sneered, standing and prodding me in the chest. You can just have him prod you in the chest. I think we can figure out the rest from there. Context clues and everything. He grabbed his hand and held it in place. How the fuck did you do that? Isn't he supposed to be a dinosaur who are racially superior to humans? Isn't he the superior race? You keep fucking flirting with racism and never address it, you fucking hacks! That's not what I meant, Nasa. Relax. I'm not gonna... Fucking talk to him already, not Inko! This man is worried about his girlfriend! Why are you being so mysterious? Just talk! Oh! Like, imagine inviting someone over and being like, hey, listen, can we talk? I need you to explain some shit to me. And you're like, I'm going to spin around the subject. Fuck off, Inko! Grow up! Holy! Woo! What an asshole! Hold up. No. I know exactly. Hold up. One moment, please. Here we go. Please listen.
What an asshole. Wow.
I love that one. What an asshole. Come on, Inko. This man is desperate. Help he's your friend, right? Come on. Why are you being this Why are you being this confrontational? Just talk. Let me finish. Shut up, Inko! Shut up and explain! No! Just explain! Stop beating around the bush! What is wrong with you? You remember how we're doing it. Just explain yourself! Why are you like this? I need to tell you this in a dramatically appropriate way. Fuck off! You've been annoyed as shit that Naomi is manipulating you and lying to you and Trish is being a jerk and you're doing this to Nasser? What is wrong with you? Aren't you realizing you're exactly what... you... Oh, I'm flexing out of anger. Oh, I'm so sexy when I do that. Oh. Shut the hell up, Safi. Woo! Oh my god, get to the point! Stop! He knows this part! Naomi either dropped it or it's not fucking relevant. Why do you have to be so explanatory? This isn't a murder mystery. You don't have to explain everything. And we as the audience already know this. Say you catch him up on the details and... Shortcut! Take shortcuts. Your audience doesn't need to hear this. I get it. You're writing a fanfic, so this could have been like weeks in between. But fuck off. That why Trish labeled you a narc? Ugh. Woo! So mad about nothing. What the hell is this? What the hell? Katamaru Damasan. Katamaru Damasan only has support for closed circular paths. I handle things like falling boulders appear to respawn and despawn. The easy way. Oh, you just fucking loop him back. Yeah! The underground conveyor belt! Man, that shit always cracks me up. I love it. Katamari Damasi. What's this? It's debug tools. Holy shit, that's how they do it. Look at all those little loops that the little Lumas follow. That's adorable. I'm so mad. Oh, for nothing. Ha! I still love how the entire school wanted to commit murder over one nod. When you really get down to it, it's like, ooh, wow. Those guys need some help if that's how addicted they are. Also, Reed drugged me with Carf once. I feel at that point you're justified in narking on him, though. He tried to kill you. Accidentally, perhaps. You're just getting even Steven, as they say. Oh my god, can you just... Why are you explaining this? People who read this story knows what happened. Why can't you just summarize this shit? Why are we told this? It's like you're doing a murder mystery recap where you do that stuff for emphasis, and it's like, you don't need any of this. The audience doesn't need any of this. Just talk about the fucking subject! Get to the point! Oh my god! Look at how many fucking words we wasted on this shit! A whole page on like what? Shit we already know that... Just get to the fucking point. Nasser's worried about his girlfriend. He's like, wait, why are we talking about this again? Oh, but... I'm so mad about nothing. I think I'm gonna take a break after this. For a minute to cool down. I wish I had some ice cream to eat. That would cool me down nice and... nice and juicy. Was like a lazy, I have no conviction. I think she knew I caught her. She has to leave, and you guys saw me. Wasn't even great after that. I mean, to be fair, I just found out that one of my good friends had stabbed me in the back. Nah, sir, you might take the wind out of a man. Weirdly skittish after our study session. No, I mean, I've never seen it be put off in a bad mood before. Not that I remember. After that, I started to see really stitched out and fidgety. Timing is too convenient. What about after the presentation? You ought to talk to me the last 2 days. Is that what you mean when she's being closed off? Is that she's not talking at all? Because, you know, she talks a lot without saying anything. Just ask, are you and Fang were doing? Oh man, did I kill you? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I just meant to rough you up a little. Oh man. You know, I guess it makes sense that Master would just buy this guy. I mean, look at Inko. He's a Labrador Retriever. How can you not trust this perfectly kissable face? How can you not trust these kissable cheeks? Give him a pinch. Look at him. He's such a Pillsbury doughboy. He can't tell a lie. He couldn't if he tried. Food is about ready. So today, Inko went on a date. He had an emotional moment with his date. He talked to his parents after waking up and went on the shower again, I guess. I like to imagine he did because he just won't fucking stop. And they had this conversation, and now you get a dinner date. Inko, you need a week-long vacation after this. Considering everything that happened over the last 3 days, you are dead. You are dead. You are exhausted. You, as a teenager, do not have the emotional fatigue to endure this. Your stamina's empty. Get some sleep for once. Not with your girlfriend. It's dinner time. Man, I'm kind of pissed off at how much... All I can smell is burning rubber, baby. Stinking up the whole fucking room. You know, let's go look and see if Wani Game had an update. Damien last. No, the last update is still that's gotta be like 7 months ago by now. Holy. Whatever happened to Wani Game? Who knows? I like how no one has a last name. If you need some last names, I can provide them. Also, Liz's last name is Farlane. That is known and established. Mia Moretti is also last name. Unless they're in the beta version, they're not known, which would be kind of weird. Oh yeah, Olivia A. Gator. Oh, that's such a... God, that's such a bad name. So I guess we are going with him. Oh god, that is so garbage. I love it. And I love how just you're stinking up the place. And unlike Inko, you're not washing everything off. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a break, calm down a little. We'll go to chapter 18, which is probably gonna be interesting because knowing Inko, everything's gonna go to hell, and I'll blow us all to hell. God, the fucking negotiator. God, fucking. Oh. Ow, my back. Mm. Ow, my back. So, next chapter. 18 now. Let's get going. Let's not beat around the bush, unlike some people. Follow the towers down to the living room site. Maybe they took a post-text effect. Blah, 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 blah. Sister is sous chef. It's an extendable table. The magic of carpentry. I believe it won't be as cramped. How small is that table? Because like 5 people at a decent table, it's not that much, right? Unless you're like only sitting in one side. It's just weird, but whatever. Totally taking the realization that Naomi was the problem hard. No surprise there. Fortunate for Fang sticking by my side through everything. I also thought, yeah, the same thing with Naomi, but this wasn't true, or at least though it wasn't that simple. Ow, my back is really acting up now. It is having opinions. Sorry. Fang was able to be everything okay. Inko, would you be there and check Ripley out back? Need to reestablish my seat position. It's like, I can't get back support out of this seat because the back just snapped and it will only ever recline fully, which is fine usually. Not like this. Out. Go help Ripley and go. Make yourself useful. Man, what the fuck is Nasser gonna say to Naomi though? Like, how's that gonna resolve? Those are gonna have a hell of a conversation ahead of them. I gotta turn on an actual bit of soundtrack. Slipped outside to the cool early evening air. Mr. Air to back to be working his way, whatever meets. Dude, you can't call him gay like that. That's mean. 50,000 is a big number. It's a hell of a way to title the video because I disagree. I wonder what's for dinner. Oh boy, I wonder what's for dinner. I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok. I imagine those would be kind of rubbery, right? No, they'd be kind of rubbery. Maybe you gotta get out the gallbladder and the stones and everything, and they got some pretty squishy meat. They're not that tough. Mr. Aaron had his back turned to me, working with whatever meats he has handling on the grill. Absolute noob clown show. Spy check. Inko's gonna stab you in the back with his knife. Then he immediately he's got your eternal reward. He's gonna take on the camouflage, gonna walk back inside, and then you just fucking know that asshole has the dead ringer. He's got this planned the fuck out. Almost done, Sam. Actually, I'm not your wife, but I could be your wife if you want me to. This is the epic Sam in the kitchen, yes sir. Still there awkward early having said his piece to me. That's all he... Listen, man. You gotta help it. Come here, kid. So last chapter, Fang was taught how to take pictures. Now Inko will learn how to grill. And I'm fucking annoyed at how much things are just the same over and over. It's like the author has one idea, and then he has another idea, and he just hammer, hammer, hammer. Get in the shower, Inko. You've not been in there for like 2 hours. You look rough. Honestly, you look like how snitchers look after they get sent to prison. Funny you'd say that, actually. The hammer, he's real, dude. Take me. First, I had signed to back up. Lucy didn't say much to me and also told me what I knew, but I'll admit that's a blind spot on my knowledge of what happened. Oh, what do you know, Miss Aaron? Oh, God, kid. Just call me Ripley! You're gonna marry my daughter, whether you like it or not. You might as well call me Dad. Call me Mr. Dad. Mr. Dad Officer, sir. Get over there when I get to play the media relations game. Oh! Ow! Mr. Ripley. Mr. Ripley, Officer, sir, Dad. Dad Esquire. Do a sign off on a juvenile busted volcano Hive. It's supposed to be a fairly low stakes arrest. No priors, no indication of a history or pattern. Officer's going back to the kid to get his shield in the cell while the courts figure out what to do with him. Next thing I hear from the principal, the school had a near riot. A human obviously was injured somehow. They're making it out to be a race thing, Inko. Do you have any idea how many books you can write before you run out of steam? You're gonna be fucking rich, son. I'm already rich. Oh, well, in that case, you might as well not bother, buddy. Man, you could have been so rich if you just wrote books about how you were totally racially prejudiced against, even though nothing actually happened. Hey, snitches get stitches, you know. I'm gonna go back to the station. I called Lucy. Let a soldier read out. Oh, it was actually a pretty good scene. But I don't have the energy for this. After that other chapter, this burnt rubber, nothing but rubber on the tarmac. Some of the other students decided I was a narc. Pretty much fell apart after that. After that. Spelled that. Right, damn. Didn't even think about the name matching up. He didn't come by here often, so did you forget about him? Oh, the Trish would turn on you like that. Well, I've heard you two of you were friends. Like, you made Trish all that money and she sells you out. Dang. I don't want to tell a police officer. He's chief of police, man. He's not a police officer. It's way worse. He can cover up for you, but only if he likes you. I don't see any part where this actually would help things. You know, I'm a big Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm a Labrador Retriever. Maybe I should tell the cop about the crime that was committed against me by a friend. Man, if he had Anon's mutterings, this shit be so done. I thought we had cleared the air. I was to blame. Blue, mean. Oh, Jackson, you idiot! Jackson always nods at the snitches. You know, he walks into the prison and he goes over to the guy and he goes, "Oh, thank you for ratting out the boss, my man." He gives him a clap on the back. "I'm so glad that you sold everyone out and they're going to the death chair. They're going to be executed in the slowest way possible because you ratted them out. Oh, my good sir." He gives him a little pat. Police commission from a chief. I don't know, man. Do I look like I know U.S. police organizational structures? He's one of those things. Maybe he's chieftain. I don't know. Professional failure. I plan on rectifying. Don't tell the prisoners that he's a snitch, you idiot! Don't give him a little trophy that says world's best snitch. What is wrong with you? But I thought he would like it, sir. I just thought I was showing a little appreciation. Thank over to help me home. Then we slept in bed. We didn't have sex, but we slept in bed. No sex, just a lot of sleeping in bed. I had 3 showers in 2 days. I slept like 48 hours. I don't know what the hell happened, sir. My life was a mess for like 3 days. Woo! Hold on, I gotta show everyone I know a jester in a clown costume. A plushie. It's a plushie. All of it. Fang said the dad was dead. Why are you having this conversation with the dad? This feels really weird. It's like, wait. When the fuck did all this happen? And Ree was going to jail. If Trish was making a pick between me and her, I would have had to pass. And some guy yelled at me and hit me in the face with a full can of soda, hence the blank eye. I ended up losing balance, took a tumble down the front stairs of school. Oh, I thought you got, like, surrounded and beat up. Maybe I think it was someone else, I don't know. Or was that Anon? No, Anon tried to beat someone up and then got his shit kicked out of him. Man, I need to stop reading the exact same story twice in a row. Or maybe you fuckers need to write different stories. Fuck! Parents showed up out of nowhere. For some reason, they suddenly existed, and I didn't have any strong opinions about that, despite the fact that I really should and should have no parental connection whatsoever. It's really awkward, in fact, that I just suddenly am perfectly okay and having good... Like, it's really weird, man. It's like the author doesn't know what the fuck to do with the situation and really wants to cling to that familial stance. My back. Animated TV shows, cartoons. God damn it. Man, if he said that to Anon, Anon would, like, take out a knife and immediately challenge him to a duel. I like how this motherfucker is, like, observing the lawn. Why? How does this thematically tie back to anything? Why does this fucking matter to this conversation, Inko? I'm just gonna look around the yard right now. Why don't you notice this before you walked in? Timing! My picture got taken in for the school paper! I like that picture. Even though photography doesn't really have much... On the picture of Reed. I mean, he kept telling me to get pictures of Spider-Man, but you know what? I'm a man with principles, and I don't take pictures of Spider-Man. So judge your anonymous source was Naomi. Listen, kid, I like a lot of things, but I don't like snitches. Wait, what? She's your son's girlfriend! Oh, snitches get stitches, I don't care. What is wrong with you? She sent the picture back when I took it. Did a copy of it. Borrow my SD cards. Let's copy the picture. He didn't get ridiculed out of school as much as j'accuse about things. I was getting squeezed. Oh, the parents are pissed too. They're coming over tonight, so this thing's just even messier yet. This should be expected. Sad to say, you're not the first kid whose parents are just here to make things worse. Quarter to Earth kid, I'm sorry to happen to you. Normally I'd rake you over the coals more, but well... Just like Mo. Mo said this already. Like, come on! Mo already said the whole, like, hey, look, you got a rough enough kid. They don't gotta pay for this dinner. Thanks, Ripley. Ugh. I'm okay, Songbowed. You know, something about Edge foreboding feels a little bit more like a Snoot game than Wani. I don't know, I think the Snoot game has a bit more than, you know... I think it's Lightbulb I'm thinking of. No, this is the dramatic one. Maybe Stargazer? That's you idiot. Pay attention. Where is it? The song of my soul! No. No! Maybe, but I'm thinking of a different one. No, this is way too honky-tonk. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Gold Feather. I really like this home. What's that in English? Reverb. Resonance. See if I care, Luigi. Especially since our children are dated. They're fucking teenagers. If they get married, that's just sad. As far as I'm concerned. I ever have kids and they're like, I'm gonna marry my high school sweetheart. I'm gonna hit them on the head and tell them to fuck off. You have no idea who the fuck you are and what you want to do. Finish college first. You know, get your taste of freedom. Because, like, high school is such a very different environment from everything else. Can't compare those relationships. They don't work that well. It's a parent privilege. Shut up! Inko's parents already said that, and it makes it really weird when another bunch of parents do too. Like, it doesn't work. It feels like this is... Like, at this point, it starts to feel like a universal law. And you need to have a third set of parents. And it's like, what? And you just create the absurdity, and the absurdity covers it up, but we know there are no other parents who do this, so we can't do it. Oh, my God! Anyway, Fang's embarrassed because Inko was embarrassed. Blah, blah, blah. You're 18! Shut up! Man. Jesus. This is so awkward. Like, Inko explicitly defended, like, excuse me, her name is Fang, and they are non-binary. And then this guy is like, I'm trying my best, and my son lied to me? What the fuck is going on? My little tooth fairy. Why does everyone keeps talking about her teeth? I don't shut up about Fang's dental situation. Just disagreements. Just the one! Just the one. You are not making it seem like we have trouble with our kids in front of strangers. Man, Sam, get a hobby other than organizing dinner dates. Please, it's just awkward. We're cooked up a storm tonight. Man, wouldn't it be cool if it was actually storming outside? So it's like it's really dark and weathery outside, but despite the fact these people barely know each other, they create a warm family. I'm just saying you could do some stuff with that. You can have the weather influence the fucking mood. Or, as the kids say, fucking mood, man. I'm just saying, you can write. Inspector Raucal. Everyone's having Man, I would love it if they were like, I love it if like they are having like they're doing this and like one of the parents is just oblivious to. I mean, they wouldn't be. They're used to dinner parties and shit like that, so I imagine that they'd be more conscientious. But it would be cute if one of them just, if someone just fucks this up, and it's super awkward. It's like, oh, sorry, I was just getting some food. It's like, uh. Perhaps we're for the first time. The food was great. The food keeps being great. Can someone just make a hot dog shit dish already? Can someone just cook some food and it's hot dog shit? Can we do something with this? Come on! Maybe Fang's heart wasn't into it, so she cooked. Let's just do something with it. Come on. Safe for consumption by humans. Well, a lot of meat you can actually eat raw, mostly fine. If it's, I think pork and chicken are like the problems. And there is like a rule of thumb as to how to do it. I don't know, man. Cheesy Scattle Tomato Burger surprise! Holy. I like how you just finished dinner in one fell swoop. No conversation while eating, so the characters can do stuff with their food while they talk. No, I'm not gonna write you a scene. And even though when we're doing this, when the characters start talking, there's gonna be way too much descriptive text anyway, because that's how this shit works. That's how you fuckers write. You refuse to actually integrate shit. The weather never changes, the clothes never change, no one ever changes. The scene is what it needs to be and nothing else. Which is a good thing, if it was good. Or the fact that he was a commissioner. He ordered the pictures for the band. He's a commissioner. Commissions pictures. Architectures. I hate architects. I was told by this real civil engineer, what was his name? He kept telling me that architects were the worst people around, so I'm arresting you on engineering crimes. As I said, one of the apartments in the city, so the schedule didn't work out. I mean, they don't live in the suburbs. They live in a gated community, which is not suburbia as far as I'm concerned. That's a whole different can of worms. Your son said he's... We know this already. Why are we rehashing this? Just say that they talked about this shit. Just summarize. I don't care about the logistics of you missing St. Hammond, Inko. Move on! St. Hammond isn't gonna give you a personality. I wish these parents would have a conversation where they get mad about this. I feel like there should be like a legitimate conversation of like no one's home. You know, I feel like Sam or Ripley might have some conversation about like the atomic family unit, or at the very least being. I'm just saying, some friction between different characters, like they have shit to do, and it's not Inko's journey. We don't learn about how that plot resolves. It's just there in the background to remind us that these people have their own lives and their own opinions, and they can have friction over their own fucking problems that have nothing to do with the protagonist, whose POV we're following. Inko's never gonna learn about those stories because it's not fucking relevant, because he's a fucking teenager who goes to school. I'm just saying. What the fuck does Nasser have against your parents? Inko turned out fine, buddy. He's nice and golden brown, crisp at the edges. Long commutes, miss a meal together. They're holding hands again. Under the table. Do you plan on breaking them up to chase another job? Maybe they can pay for fucking Inko's apartment as he goes to college. I just feel like there are alternatives here. You're an adult, Inko. They can get you a room. Fucking Anon can do it. I'm saying it. Pop 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 pop. like, I don't know what to tell you, but the reason I'm like, these people should have some arguments is that one of the core things of a book is that it's about ideas conflicting and contrasting and running into each other, right? So these people who should obviously have some contrast should just run into each other. Strike the stones and make the sparks. Fan click their tongue. Oh, there we go. Nasser's jumping out of his chair. My ass it is. So all those notes you left behind, you were never there. It's only when they get humiliated attacks or throat. What do you mean, Nasser? You've seen them show up once. Nasser, how would you have any knowledge about this? You're overreacting. Calm down. You're being hysterical. You're having that women's disease. Obviously chose your balance and he wasn't the priority. Yeah, you're allowed to do that as a parent. You're allowed to tell your kid to go to hell. It's magical. You can get away with it. One went further than the other. Man, you don't have to call the man's fucking wings out. You can just let it stand on its own. Let our imagination do the filling in. Woof! Like, what you do by calling out the fact that his wings aren't balanced is that he is not in balance, and therefore he is a hypocrite. But that's not really the point. I don't see how that makes any sense for this context, considering he's just trying what's best for everyone. To the point that Nasser is sacrificing himself. Like, you can ham on that argument. You could even be like, you know, for all the talk of balance, Nasser sure wore himself in trying to satisfy both his sibling and, you know, Naomi. Feels to me a little hypocritical. I'm just saying. Started to rise from my seat as well, but Fang held onto my hand and broke my arm, so what am I gonna do? Punched the sturdy wooden surface before storming out of the room and right out the front door. Why can't you just have him storm out of the front door directly? You don't have to mention that he leaves the room, we can infer. If anything, it makes it way snappier. Like, I get that... It doesn't matter as much, man. We could just say stormed out and then you heard the front door shut, so we can infer it ourselves. I don't know. This is clumsy because you're using the same sentence structure twice. You are saying out of the front door, by the way. As much as you could pretend, you'd like to pretend that you're not, you are. There's an awkward pause before Stan says that fully intended to go after her son. Oh no, Mom, don't... Mom! Why are you such shit parents? Fire lighting in her eyes. Oh my god, shut up. You're all awful. Everyone sucks here. Sam gasps, ruthless figures orders his friends. This is pizza bears. Murder him. Give you some guidance. Then Mom said something with the prom. Commissioner Aaron, you can anticipate hearing from our lord for what you did to us, son. What did he do? I'm pretty sure that if you're going to sue the department, they're going to throw whoever did it under the bus if they have to. Or otherwise, they'll claim that it's just procedural, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Mom. You can't just make the police commissioner responsible for this. You can't just make him... You can't just sue a company and go, we'll go after the head of accounting. I'm like, how? That's not how corporations work. They're a legal entity. Like, unless that person did something outside of the purview of their duty, you have to deal with the legal entity. Like, if the HR manager did what HR managers do, take a fucking guess. The corporation's responsible, not the HR manager. As much as you want to, it's the police department that takes the blame if he did what a commissioner's supposed to do. Like, fuck off, you weirdo. Also, I'm pretty sure they have a legal department. Why would the commissioner be handling legal shit like this? Your husband, Mrs. Aaron, approved the police bus of a student in the small-time drugs at the direct motion of our son, which feels very weird. You might want to provide some additional context. That the only reason he got beat up is because snitches get stitches. Which is like, I guess? But that's what you're effectively saying is like, don't arrest people for crimes if it means that someone who didn't commit the crime gets harmed, which is so weird. So we're just supposed to let criminals go because someone who tattles about the crime. I don't know, man. That's not really what's going on here. Woo! Man, your mom needs to take a fucking chill pill. This is the second time she's been a little too emotional. She's hysterical. Which I normally say in jest, but she's actually hysterical. Why the hell is this C++ code written in... Oh, man, that's cursed. Cursed! I must tell him. Cursed. Ba-ba-dum. 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 I'm going to burp. Good day, sir. I said good day. Holy shit, Sam lost her shit. I actually like that. I feel like too few people are willing to let Sam actually, like... I feel like a lot of people treat Sam like she's the ultimate mom and let her retain balance when she really should be... Like, here's the thing... Okay, let me turn this off, right? A lot of people don't get this, but, like, adults are just kids who pretend that they're adults. And as a result, like, you can have Sam just lose her shit and the facade breaks and it's a moment and it sticks with you and it's supposed to mean something, and I like that. So you know what? After all my complaining I've done so far, you've done something I don't think anyone else has the guts to do, which is let Sam just take an L. As good old-fashioned Dr. Phil said, take the L. This is breaking the recording, because, take a guess, she just took an L. Sam lost her shit and stumbled over her words, which I like. Look to front there, back to Dad, back to Ripley before yelling off the other direction as well. I can't believe the moms are fighting. Can the dads fight too? Looked over the only doll that has on a seat to find Dad, figured stupid before the face. He was planning to machiavellily manipulate everyone into paying his taxes. I don't know what they're doing right now, but he sure was. Mr. Aaron, damn it, I would like to apologize. We're still going to sue your asses off and make your life absolute hell. But at least I apologized. Certainly wasn't open this dinner. We're going. Expected us to make small talk, enjoy your food, which is... Shut up, Mr. Man. That was not the time. Or at the very least be like, enjoy your delightful food. You know, summarize and be fast about it. And then have everyone in a good mood. Unless his dad is like an AI. Wouldn't that be great if you had a character that was entirely written by an AI, and you try to get, like, the worst versions? It's like, this man has no personality. Ba-ba-dum. Can the dads fight? They already did. It's called Godzilla versus King Kong. My Japanese dad and my American dad are fighting. How did this happen? And why is it so cool? I've never seen the movie. I don't know how cool it was. Man, that's such a weird thing to think about. That everyone's like, no, we have the better monster. Listen, King Kong is not a metaphor for the atomic bomb. I don't know if he can win any fight. Maybe if America got nuked a couple of times, maybe they would make some cool monsters. Instead of being like, oh no, the monster is the brown people. They stole our weapons. And it's like, my man, modern warfare, what drugs are you... No, ghosts, what are you smoking? What are you smoking? Like crocodilia doesn't make you this fucked up. Holy. I think, Mr. Stone, I need to have a real talk. It go fuck off. And don't you use your telescopic ears on this conversation. Movie was cool at the last 30 minutes. Everything before was just talk or walking to the room about the fight. That's how a lot of... That's how those movies work, I've been told. Like, there's so much, like, don't look at the monster. But... Ico better not use his telescopic ears. He grows them out of nowhere. I got the keys, so unless she plans on walking halfway across town to get home. I mean... She might just... Why is your car unlocked? If you have the keys, why is your car unlocked? What are you doing? I like how Ripley nods at you, but not as Fang. Fang is just your hanger-on here. She does not get the authority or the severity to be acknowledged as an individual person. She's just been holding your hand. Would it be kind of neat if Fang had, like, an emotional moment after everything that's been happening so far, or you had a moment and you were like, I need to get out of this room? Because after being betrayed several times, I don't need another massive screaming fight where everything goes wrong and my life collapses. I'm just saying you could do stuff with this that isn't just doing what we expected it to be. Have some fun and shoot my socks off. That's not how you continue that song, Safi. That's not the flow you were going with. Nico is a they. What? Did it look like a Cookie Run character? Oh, they just copied the post instead of editing it. Fang let go of my hand and immediately to the pocket take out a pack of cigarettes. You're Fang, they're gonna smell that. They have superior dinosaur senses because dinosaurs are the superior race, Fang. We are the inferior species, Fang. I suck, Fang. I'm hot dog shit, Fang. I will dilute your gene pool. Fang, hello? Fang, your pure blood is gonna get ruined by... He's just standing there screaming about it. He won't shut up. Fang, our kids will be bald. Do you have any idea how genetic this is? It's a miracle my mom isn't like this. Why the hell would your mom be like that? Is she... Are your parents incestuous? Stop talking! Please, this is about me and your superior race and your superior pure bloodline. It's like, why the fuck do you keep saying that, dude? Like, I have a human grandparent. What are you talking about? Oh no! Your pure superior bloodline. Inko, is this a king thing? Oh! I would have been dominant! Holy shit, Inko, you need help. Like, there's kink, and then there's whatever the fuck this is. God damn. You need to see a doctor or at least get a hobby. Holy shit, is that a bear? No! The bear climbing into the enclosure! Holy shit, that pig's kicking his ass! Oh my god, it's two pigs kicking his ass! The bear's like, oh shit, man. I thought I was getting bacon. Instead, I got my ass beat. Yeet! Woo! Man, that pig got his ass beat. Uncle Phil, we gotta kick this man's butt. Woo! Bum, 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 bum. I want shark bait in my room. She's just a little fat rat. Why can't I link to the proper chat? Why is it being like this? Why are you being like this? I don't get what the fuck Discord's little thingamaboober is. God, that bear getting his ass beat by a bunch of piggies. Oink. Oh no, it's oinking time. Boom, 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 boom. I want ferrets in my room. They're cute. They're so noisy and they're so stinky. Everything's smelly now. Where are we? Oh yeah, Fang's having a smoke. Listen, Inko, if you start coughing dramatically because you're like, Fang, you should stop smoking. Get out of here, please. Now's not the time, buddy. Nicotine supposed to help you calm down, you alright? I don't like the habit or anything, but I mean, come on, Fang, that sucked. I wanted to give the person I love a little leeway. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for the slightly in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. They flicked the lighter on, took a quick inhale, burning the tip of the cig. You're not a writer, and go shut up. And go for a long moment as they did so. They visibly began to relax. That was the benefit of an inhaled drug. Hits your system a little faster. Goes directly to the bloodstream. Man, these edibles ain't shit. Inko, how many did you take? I took 5 because they ain't shit. Inko, you're supposed to take like a half. Oh, you'll be so dead in 5 minutes. That is the risk of edibles, right? And the juice, what was it again? There was this whole fucking thing on something awful where they took like this benzo thing that took like forever. And it stays in your system for weeks. So it's very easy to OD and get yourself all kinds of messed up memory problems. Man, that was a great video. I love reading about people being the biggest idiots in the world. And I'm like, yeah, glad I'm not any of that. Great. Doesn't even get you high. It just makes you numb. And it's, what the hell? What a shit drug. It's a Soviet drug. In Soviet Russia, drug isn't even good for your system. Doesn't even make you feel high. Ugh. In Soviet Russia, use a drug. Problem solved. Thanks looking at the night sky. She's the moon princess. You know, like that mod that I played that was kind of fun. Man, why are the mods so much better? It's like the second these guys have a visual media to operate through, it's like all their writing actually works a little better. Or at the very least, the music and the pictures can distract me. Thanks, by the way, for holding yourself back and holding my hand. Hand holding is so scandalous, but we had 10 babies. It's like, Anna, that's not how sex works. We weren't having sex, we were holding hands. I know how holding hands works. How's the egg doing? What egg? Carefully done the airplane the night are shooting. That's cute, Senator. That's cute. A little naive. Maybe at a younger age that would work, but that's cute. That's cute. Actually, as adults, that'd be cuter. Because it's like, hey, can we just regress a little bit and enjoy life instead of being confronted with cold, harsh reality every minute of the day? But before we do that, Inko, I'm gonna need you to take this bottle of benzo. Which benzo? Just take the bottle, Inko. Having it re-highlighted stung. Which is weird, because technically you should have had this conversation with Fang already, and it's like... This should be a different conversation. That's about, like, how these... I don't know, man. I can't pretend to be a writer, but this sure ain't. Man, my windows are dirty. I did not clean them properly. Shit. No. You have any plans to abandon Fang? Just go to college in town, man! They'll pay for your apartment and the fucking tuition. Why are you like this? You're an adult, Inko! You can move out of your parents' house! They're fucking loaded! They can pay for your apartment! Jesus! You're not Anon! Oh boy! Boom, 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 boom! I'm pissing my pants! Talking about the guy back your mom especially love the hell out of you. How? Why? When? Your parents aren't in your life. Any love they feel is just this obligation, if anything. Like, I understand that mindset if, like, you have a parent, but both of them, who is telling anyone anything about you, Inko? How do they even know what you look like? Basically, parents suck. Man, I wish my parents were evil. That way I could stab him in the heart with a crucifix and it would actually solve some problems. Boom, 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 boom. And can we pretend the chemtrails in the sky are actually full of happy juice instead of bromine control drugs? Yeah, I like to think that too. God damn it. With all these chemtrails, I'm confused. Are we supposed to vote Republican or Democrat this one time? I don't even know, man. There's just they're pumping too many of the different kinds. I don't even know. I think this one is green. Oh, God damn it! I hate voting for a third party. I hate green. It's such an ugly color on my hat. When do you ever wear hats? God damn it. Oh no, my parents aren't evil. They're just people making mistakes. How could it be? Also, we have no jobs. You have rich parents! You can ask them. They'd be supportive of that, if anything. You know, at the very least, they'd be like, you know, after everything we've done, if we can still talk. I don't know, man. I feel like your parents would be okay with this, Inko. They're just as. Like, you got your Pillsbury Doughboy attitude from somewhere. Also, you could just hoard your allowance for a while. I'm pretty sure you have a lot just laying around, unless you really are that good at spending it. This guy gets enough allowance that he can buy like 100 pizzas every day. Stink the cigarette, hell yeah. I like how they're just talking about hunting. The women are hysterical, but the men are perfectly rational. I would say that as an actual complaint, but to be fair, remember that his dad was actually like not too invested in this. Mom has already been established as being a bit more emotional and fiery about things, so I'm fine with that. I just think it's funny that Ripley manages to keep us cool. I guess he's like, listen, my wife is already mad. I've dealt with worse. Randall was a conservation trip. To the supplied rifle. Oh, son of a bitch, preventing younger males from mating, so the conservative had to put him down. The hall was a novelty, paying for the tickets to keep it funded. Holy shit. That, how much is that? Like, listen, we gotta get rid of this rhino. You gotta pay us for it, though. Brady's the figure, you don't just put shit. Country club shooting. Man, where's the time going? It's been an hour or two. How has the time flew? It feels like nothing happened. Inky's too kind of soul. I think that was a compliment. Dad, why don't you believe in my capacity to kill another living thing? I'm just saying, son, that back when we decided to go fishing, you got all sad and cried for the fish. Want to drop kick your kid right out of the door. I knew that he was up to no good, and he started making trouble in my neighborhood. He got in one little fight, and my mom got scared. I guess someone got scared. Why are you listening in on your dad? Were you just listening in? Fuck off with your telescopic ear bullshit! Why are we... Like, if you want to do this, like, make it a bonus chapter. Just make it a bonus chapter or something else. Don't be a lazy asshole. Oh no! Oh no, turns out everyone was right all along. I hate this. I actually hate this. Like, have some conflicting viewpoints that can't be easily reconciled. Have drama! So, like, we can drop. Yes, we know! That's the only thing you fucking talk about! Man, we sure would want to be there for our son, but we can't because of our jobs. Fucking explore the idea! Like, talk about this. Talk about how you thought that you could make good on... Come on. There we go. This is nice. Same realities. We were treated properly, but the ego suffering for it. The surprising neutral feeling silence. Fuck off, telescopic ears, and on! Fuck off, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, hold up. Can I get that fucking voice clip? I want to summarize my feelings on this. I can't seem to find it. I know what it is. Oh well. Sad me. I'm tired. I'm tired. This is like, come on, man. Like, I know what you're trying to do, but again, if your POV doesn't... Whatever. I'm tired. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I want something nice. I want something nice. I want the edge taken off of things. I want to relax. I want to have some fun. And then this bullshit gets into my life when I'm not even in the mood for it, and it just shits all over my dinner. Everything feels like it's been slipping, sliding backwards. I even know it's not going to go anywhere, and I still put... God damn. When is Fang's birthday, according to... Oh, shit! That's the Goodbye Volcano High birthday. She's an Aries. Why the hell does the Goodbye Volcano High wiki, like, point out what characters' birth signs are? That's so irrelevant. Oh, my birth sign, you know, astrology. I got my astrological sign. You know, it's like a caste system, but for modern people in the new age. Ugh, you're such a Libra. I'm so not racist calling you that. Even though it's a circumstance of your birth, you can do nothing about it. It has nothing to do with you as a person. God, I hate the fucking Myers-Briggs test. God damn, that shit's just astrology for idiots. Or at least astrology people, or not astronomy. Or I don't even know. They stole the good word from the science people. Boyfriend obligations. Between this and, like, the whole parent response. Like, fuck off! Come on! Can someone talk like anything else? Ramrod stiff. Don't say that in front of this dad! Goes trying to get me to quit. I guess it's made by people who lose Zodiac. She is? Oh, God. I heard that Myers-Briggs, right? The people who made that test think that they're, like, actually helping people with that. Oh, God, I'm so fucking shit, pissing tired. I don't need this conversation in my life at this moment. I want to go to bed. It's like an hour before my bedtime. I'm just done with today. I'm fucking done. Absolutely 100% Dunyan rings. You and me both. I like how Nasser, despite being obviously way more important considering the... whatever. I can't believe that all the problems were solved in one night instead of anything dragging on at all. Problems can't last. Fucking adults. Loser. Fuck. Why are we having... I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired for this right now. Oh my god, this feels so weird. Why are we suddenly making... I don't even know why we're doing this. I don't even know why we're doing it right now. I'm too tired. We're not looking at the comments. I think I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. I'm tired. This was so lame. How many more chapters do we have left to go? It's chapter 26. So, 1, 2, 3. So we got 4 more streams if I keep this pace up. That's a month. Oh my god. We had all that happen, and like, we still got to talk to Naomi and Trish in the school, and... It's like, what the hell, man?